Buon pomeriggio.
Buon pomeriggio!
I am Carol Amendola Bianca.
E io sono Monica Fonda.
Monica is an Italian instructor, Italian language instructor from Italy. Not only just from Italy, from Venezia, the beautiful city that's built on the water. And Signora Funda is with me today to help you with a few words before we take our trip to Italy in September, the group Authentic Italy trip that I can't wait for. And also, if you are watching this and you aren't going to Italy, or if you're going on a different trip, this might help you as well. So, Signora Funda.
Certo, signora Danca.
Buon pomeriggio. Tell the group what that means.
Buon
please.
pomeriggio a lei. Buon pomeriggio significa, it means good afternoon. Okay? So we have different way to greet people. Okay? So we can say buongiorno, which is good morning. We can say buon pomeriggio, which is good afternoon. Then we say good evening, which is buonasera. Would you like to talk about the buonanotte, which is good night?
Sure, I would love it. So if you're in a restaurant or somewhere and it's getting late and you're leaving and you're going just back to the hotel and going to bed, you would say buonanotte instead of buonasera.
Buonanotte.
Buonanotte. And then sometimes when I'm speaking to people in the evening, if I'm not going back to the hotel and going to bed, I will say buona serata. So say, have a good evening. So it's like just one evening.
You're right.
Yeah. And so just those few little words kind of orient you. But to say buongiorno all day long is going to seem a little strange because there is afternoon and evening, and buongiorno is for the morning.
The morning, yes.
Yes.
Until noon, pretty much. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So another thing that might be helpful when you are in Italy or in the airport, or as soon as you get off the plane, where's the bathroom? You may want to be able to ask.
Yeah, where is the bathroom? Dov'è il bagno, per favore? Dov'è il bagno, per favore?
See. So bagno means bathroom. Sometimes you will see toilet above the door, so they do use that word, even though it's not an Italian word. And also you can look for the letters WC, water closet. So those are three ways. I just hosted someone a couple of weeks ago, and they were a little bit confused because they were saying letters and words, and bagno works though. And dove means, signora?
Where is? Dov'è il bagno, per favore?
So that's a good one to know about, I would say. Mm-hmm. Certamente, certainly, absolutely. So in the morning, you will probably want a cappuccino. And what can you tell us about cappuccino in Italia, signora?
Well, cappuccino, Italian people drink a cappuccino in the morning with for breakfast with their brioche, cornetto, they call in different name, with a little pastry, or maybe in the afternoon. But definitely we Italians do not drink a cappuccino during our lunchtime or dinner time. So it's more like a colazione, breakfast, or like in the afternoon, in the pomeriggio.
In the pomeriggio. But you will see people drinking cappuccino all day long and all night, and sometimes even with their dinner. So you will see it, they have it, they will serve it if you order. But the Italian people are not.
Yeah, it's not what we do, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not what we do, so.
Okay, another thing about food. Signora, can you tell us what the best dolce, the best sweet is in Napoli?
Mi fai venire l'acquolina in bocca. How you say in English, mouth, watery mouth?
My mouth is watering.
So, acquolina in bocca sono le sfogliatelle. They are buonissime, eccezionali. Very good.
It is. It's a specialty in Napoli. I think they sell it all throughout Italy. Do they have it in Venice? Sì. But they make it in Napoli, and you will find a little bit of powdered sugar on the top. not frosting.
No, no frosting. In Italy, no frosting. No.
No, you don't see that on cakes and cookies and dolce. And by the way, the dolce is very small. Very small. It's not a big piece of, 1,200 calories and half a cake on a plate.
Yeah.
If you even have the dolce.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, another thing is gelato.
Ah, gelato.
Yeah, gelato in Italia è eccezionale.
Mm-hmm.
Many different flavors. Many different flavors.
Yeah.
And if you like whipped cream, you would add a little bit of whipped cream, which is panna montata on the top.
Ah, panna, that's
Panna
right.
montata, yes. I mean, a lot of calories, but once,
Once.
una volta, once.
Maybe. So, what about please and thank you?
Yeah. So, I can, for example, if you ask dov'è il bagno and they say lì, which is there, you say grazie, thank you. And they would answer to you prego, which is you're welcome. Okay? But the prego word is also used, for example, if you go to the restaurant and the waiter says, please follow me, the please will say prego. It's like a way to welcoming, the person to go into the restaurant and sit down at the table. So that's another prego.
Yeah. So don't be confused about the prego. It's used for thank you. It can be used for please. Usually you can't quite go wrong.
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
prego.
Yeah.
So if you want to be really nice to someone and you want to bring them a little gift or you want to bring them flowers or purchase flowers, one thing you need to know about chrysanthemums and Italians. One thing, go ahead, you tell them.
Non regalare crisantemi. Non dare. Don't give chrysanthemums. Mums?
Mums.
Ok, no, assolutamente no. Why? Perché li portiamo ai defunti, because we bring those flowers to the graves. So we do not give to, people when you go and visit someone, chrysanthemi. No.
Not good.
No good. No good. No, non va bene.
No molto bene.
No molto bene.
Don't do that. So back to restaurants. One thing that I love about Italians, of course I love everything, but one thing that's so good for the children is there are no children's menus in Italy. So when you get a menu, you will never see a side that says for children. Children eat what their parents eat, just in smaller portions. So no children's menu. And what about the other thing that starts with a D?
No doggy bags. We do not have doggy bags. So whatever you have on the plate, you need to eat. Mangia. Eat. How can you leave the Italian food on a plate? No way. Perché? Perché il cibo italiano è fresco. It is very fresh, especially if you order fish. Going in Naples area, you will get the best, il migliore.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the portions aren't that big, so you're not going to be stuffing yourself. And if you're full, leave the rest. But people don't walk around with little cartons with leftover food.
No.
You start fresh every day.
Yeah.
So, and if you're going to order, maybe you like a bruschetta, make sure you say bruschetta.
Yeah,
Why?
we don't say in Italian bruschetta, but we say bruschetta with a sk sound. So that's bruschetta. Yeah.
Okay, and so before we say goodbye, there is one word for how to say goodbye. It's not always just ciao, ciao this, ciao that. Ciao is a very informal way of speaking to people. And if you're just meeting them for the first time, sometimes it's nice to get a little more formal. So what would you say, Signora Monica?
Okay, very formal will be arrivederla. So I repeat, arrivederla. Or you can say arrivederci.
Okay, good things to keep in mind. Gosh, I hope that these tips will help you from two Italiani, that we're happy to be able to provide this. If you're coming with the group in September, can't wait. Whenever you're going to Italy, replay the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you will. I would love it. I'm going to be putting a whole lot more about Italy that comes directly from the source on my channel.
Allora, buon viaggio, have a wonderful trip with the best of the best of the best. La signora Danka è la migliore. Una bella donna, intelligente, bravissima e conosce le nostre usanze italiane sicuramente. Buon viaggio!
Sei gentile, Monica, grazie. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.